On the 28th of September, our buddy Ian Moore, his band, the Lassie Coils, will be in town. Hey, bro, what's up, man?
Just trying to change the world and pick up a few girls along the way.
There's a song there, man.
I think you two wrote it. That's
There you
Bill
go.
Hicks routine.
Hey, man, what's going on? Tell me what's up.
Well, we got the EP out. We got when we see y'all, it's gonna be we're doing a couple of shows here. We're playing tonight in San Antonio, so doing some Central Texas stuff. But that date next week, day one of the West Coast tour, man. So we're heading, going out to LA, going to California, and got the EP, the Noble Art out, which is all soul covers, and it's pretty damn cool. I like it a lot. I'm real happy with it.
You sent that to me. It is awesome, dude. That's some of the stuff that you grew up on.
Yeah, and I think some of the stuff that it's always been a big core part of my sound. I mean, you hear it in all of my songs. I mean, any of the tunes that I have, foundations, soul, blues, all the things I grew up with. And so what I did is I did a covers record that's preceding my next record, which is going to be called Strange Days. Kind of setting the timbre up, they're great live songs. I mean, anybody that doesn't like that kind of stuff has got something wrong with them, You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Well, they can find that where, Ian?
Well, right now the release is only a digital release, so it's all about iTunes and Bandcamp. You can get it through my page. I got stuff. Will direct you to it. I'm going to probably put it out on vinyl, man. To be honest, I'll have posters and T-shirts at the show for the record. It's a cool cover. It's me doing my best to imitate Muhammad Ali. It's a boxing. Noble Art is a boxing reference. So I kind of felt like doing a record of soul covers of some of the most serious artists of all time, Al Green, Solomon Burke, Curtis Mayfield, and Impressions, you don't mess around. So I figured it was a good reference. So we got posters and T-shirts with that image on it.
All right. Well,
be half naked. It's either good or bad, depending on your
that's
position.
probably a good thing, man. Now we'll hear some of that stuff next Wednesday, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, you've got Jesse Dayton on the bill with you.
That's right.
Pretty cool
Right,
cat.
man.
Yeah, pretty cool dude.
Jesse, you know what? Jesse and we're old friends. We hang out. I hung out with him last night. He's one of my good friends. And, what's cool about Jesse is we both kind of have the same take on music and culture. And, back when everybody else was doing whatever they were doing in their early 20s, me and Jesse were hanging out with all the older musicians and trying to soak up as much as we could. And I really respect Jesse. I think he's really, when he steps on stage, he's trying to carry on a legacy, kind of the same way that I do, he just really has a lot of respect. Like last night we were hanging out with Connie and Amy Nelson, and, just sitting there talking to him, hearing Willie's stories for hours. And Jesse's playing with us tonight. It's going to be great. I mean, hell, I'd pay the money for Wednesday night just to go see Jesse. He gets to see me after him.
Well, there you go. Well, we can do both on Wednesday. We'll see both of you.
That's right.
All right, bro. Life is good. Family's good. Everything's rocking right along. You're just busy?
I'm busy. I'm as busy as I've ever been. I'm touring like I'm 21. I've got a lot of music coming out. Yeah, man, I can't complain. I'm healthy. Everyone's good. I'm sure you've probably heard that George Reef's real sick, so we've been trying to help him out. And so if there's anybody that's a big fan of Ray Wiley or Band of Heathens or any of those things, or any of the bands, me and Charlie Sexton, there's a big GoFundMe page for George Reef. We're trying to help him out. He's a cornerstone of the Texas music scene. And, man, everyone, for the most part, is healthy and happy. And the people that aren't, we're trying to do our best to help them along,
Well, you always do, my brother. Well, we can't wait to see you Wednesday night. I appreciate you. Where you at? What'd you say you're in San Antonio tonight? Where are you at?
San Antonio, playing at Sam's, man.
Oh, well, cool.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
Good, Texas is good to me. I've got a long history in all of these towns, so it's cool when I come up on stage. We're playing it's cool because I'm doing a lot of new stuff. I'm playing all the hits. I'm doing we're getting deep in a lot of different vibes. And what I realize is all the journeys I've taken, man, now I get to kind of I got all the baubles and beads from all the weird countries I've been, and I get to play all those cool songs that I worked up. And, so it's we're digging deep in all the blues rock stuff, but then all of a sudden we'll hit this 4-part harmony. And I'm like, man, there ain't a blues rock band alive that can do that, And we got I'm really grateful for the band around me and that everyone's attitude's just like working their butts off. They're all heavy, heavy cats that we all act like we're 18 and we just want to learn. We want to be better players and, you know, grow. You know, we're all every day for us, man. We're not out partying. We're out trying to get deeper in the groove and figure out what we can do to make the sound cooler, you know, and that is the party for us.
Well, you've always been that way, my friends. You've never messed around. It was always business first and fun later.
Well, but you know what I'll say about that is fun. The fun is in the respect for the craft, because when you get heavy, you know, you get to touch, you know, on the hem of the garment of the spiritual cats like Jimi Hendrix and stuff. You know, you don't get to that point messing around. You got to have a deep, deep respect and a real work ethic to get there. So to me, I'm not kidding when I say it is a party, and it is fun. And I would say that I have as much fun as anybody, because that's what's fun is when you sit up on stage with your band and you hit a thing and you're like, man, we're as good as anybody in the world right now because we're on all cylinders. There's nothing more fun than that. I'm so grateful to be able to do that. And I look out and I'll have a crowd of people that I got a 25, 30-year history now, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they're digging it with me, and we all got this groove going on, and we're building this energy, man. What more could you ask for than that?
Well, brother, you are my friend, and I appreciate all you've done, and you've always been there. We've always been there for each other, I guess. Really, if you think about it,
we have, man.
Yeah, and
it's a family, you know.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get off on too much, but. What do you think about this whole social climate, man? It's the world is on fire, isn't it, bro?
Well, it is, and you know, and I study stuff like that. I've been reading about, you know, politics, religion, social stuff my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do, as it applies to this, you know, I've got my personal beliefs,
right?
And some people would agree with me on some stuff and not. But I think the most important thing is having respect for each other and having love for each other and trying to understand stuff that you don't understand. And, you know, sitting there and just getting angry and looking down on someone else and having no respect for them is disrespectful to yourself. And it's things that I think we all maybe happen because of the internet, because we can all be a little bit more rude and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, but so what I do, what my purpose is, part of why I think I'm touring so much right now is I'm out there, man, just trying to speak my truth and just be cool and like say, hey, man, you know, we're all human beings. We got a lot more in common than we don't. And, you know, don't get strung out on this stuff. I mean, a lot of this stuff is BS, and there's lobbyists, and there's all kinds of crap, and there are some big social issues that some of us disagree on, and that's all right. We don't have to agree about everything. And it's not like the end of the world if some dude doesn't agree with you, because we're all basically the same, man. And that's the thing that's pissing me off is people acting like we're all so different. I mean, you know, I've been around a lot of different kinds of people in my life. I tour every single day, and I'll be in San Antonio today, and Lubbock in a few days, and I'll be in LA after that, in San Francisco, and, you know, and I got to roll from town to town to town. They're all the same to me, man. It's like there's cool people and there's assholes, you know, and some people, the assholes are the people that think everyone else is the asshole because they think they got it all together, you know. And so my attitude is that be cool. Don't be a dick, you know. Be cool to people. Try to be open-minded. Try to kind of like realize that most people are trying, and you know, let's elevate each other, and let's use music and art and all these things that we have that are communal things to come together instead of all this crap that pulls us apart, you know?
I like that, man. Be cool and don't be a dick. That pretty much sums it up right there, doesn't it, man? That is classic.
It's pretty simple, right?
It's really simple,
I mean, when
dude.
it really comes down to it.
It really is.
You know?
Yeah, it really is. Well, dude, I appreciate you. I love you more than anything. And
love you too, man.
I appreciate you coming in. I can't wait to see you on Wednesday. All right, brother?
Well, man, we love Lubbock, man. I've had so many crazy fun times there and so much musical history. And I still say to this day, you know, when people say, you know, I like a lot of music. You say, who's your favorite musician of all time? I say, well, got to go back to the beginning. For me, it's Buddy Holly, man. And you know, with my association with him and with Joe and with Terry and Butch and Jimmy Dale and all the players I played with out of Lubbock, I mean, I'm attached to that town. It's like a secondary home to me. And I always feel that, you know, I've got the girl that helps me out with my merch, you know, comes and brings us breakfast in the morning, man. You know, Anna. And it's like, I'm so deep in that town. I love coming there. I'm excited to see y'all. Can't wait to see everybody. Just give them my love, and I'll see y'all on Wednesday.